Coorg by Lokesh Abrol. Dr. Lokesh Abrol is a doctor, traveler, and social entrepreneur in love with India who sees, writes, and photographs in a pleasing light. He established Lotus Feet Nursery School for underprivileged children at Katarpuri, Gurgaon. In 1991, he initiated and established Gurgaon's first multi-speciality hospital and emergency team in the private sector. Now about this lesson. Coorg is a beautiful place of the highlands with a generally cool and wet climate. It looks like a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. This is a land of rolling hills. It is a home of evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantations. Evergreen forests cover 30% of Coorg district. The river Kaveri flows through Coorg. Big elephants are also found here. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give the visitors company. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings the visitors a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. It is said that the people who are searching for the heart and soul of India must visit this place. Coorg is a coffee country famous for its rainforest and spices. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. This para says that Coorg district of Karnataka lies between the towns of Mysore and Mangalore. It is like a heaven on earth. It is inhabited by martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. Second para. Coorg or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantations. Evergreen rainforest cover 30% of this district. During the monsoons, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. The weather is perfect, with some showers thrown in for good measure. The air breathes of invigorating coffee. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. So, this Coorg, district Coorg, is the smallest district of Karnataka. It consists of evergreen forests, spices and coffee plantations. The best season to visit Coorg starts in September and continues up to March. The weather in Coorg is pleasant during these months. Next para. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. These people married amongst the locals and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. The theory of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavus, known as kufiya. It resembles the kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So the people here are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. According to a legend, Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled there only when they were unable to return to their country. These people married against the locals and their culture can be witnessed by their martial traditions, marriages and religious rites. The Kodavus wear a long black coat with an embroidered waist belt. Known as kufiya, it resembles kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. Coorgi homes have a tradition of hospitality and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. The Coorg Regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army, and the first chief of the Indian Army, General Kariyappa, was a Coorgi. Even now, Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without license. So this para says that Coorg people are well known for their bravery. The Coorg Regiment is one of the most decorated regiments of the Indian Army. General Kariyappa, the first Indian Army chief, was a Coorgi. Even today, only the Kodavus are permitted to carry firearms without a license. Next, the river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forests of Coorg. Mahasir, a large freshwater fish, abound in these waters. Kingfishers dive for their catch, while squirrels and langurs drop partially eaten fruit for the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect in the clear water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahouts. So this paragraph speaks about the wildlife in Coorg. Coorg is home to a large number of wild animals and birds. Mahasir, freshwater fish, is found here. Kingfishers, squirrels and langurs live without any fear. Wild elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahouts. The river Kaveri gets its water from the hills of Coorg. The most laid-back individuals become converts to the life of high-energy adventure with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with trekkers. So this paragraph speaks about the sports that Coorg offers to the visitors. So even the laziest tourists become adventurous on coming to Coorg as it is full of adventure sports like river rafting, canoeing, rock climbing, etc. To climb to Brahmagiri hills brings smiles to many faces as one can see the whole area of Coorg from there. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. Macaques, Malabar squirrels, langurs and slender lories keep a watchful eye from the true canopy. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. So the narrator says that there are many birds, butterflies and different varieties of monkeys found in this particular forest. So he prefers to look for wild elephants. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you to the panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. A walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadhama. Running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailakupi is a bonus. The monks in red, ochre and yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. So this paragraph speaks about the Tibetan settlement at Bailakupi, which is inhabited by monks in red, ochre and yellow robes. There are many more surprises waiting at Coorg for the tourists to discover. Now, how to reach Coorg. The climb to Madikeri, the district headquarters, is the only gateway to Coorg. The misty hills, lush forest and coffee plantations will cast a spell on you. Find a resort, coffee estate or stay in a home for a truly Coorgi experience. By air. The nearest airports at Bangalore, which are 135 kilometers and 260 kilometers away. There are flights to Bangalore from Mumbai and to Bangalore from Ahmedabad. Chennai, Delhi, Goa, Hyderabad, Kochi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Pune. By rail, the nearest railheads here at Mysore, Mangalore and Hazan. By road, there are two routes to Cork from Bangalore. Both are almost the same distance, around 250 to 260 kilometers. Route via Mysore is the most frequented one. The other route is via Nelamangal, Kunigal and Chandrayana-Patna. So here you heard about how to reach Coorg. Coorg can be reached by road and rail. If one prefers to go by air, then the nearest airports are Bangalore and Mangalore. By road, it is around 250 to 260 kilometers from Bangalore.